Welcome to Independent Study Google Classroom. We are going to review Orbit Doc. So to begin, I am in a third grade independent study classroom. First, I'm going to go to the classwork tab to find all the assignments. We're going to go to the current week, and I'm going to click on Language Arts to jump into Language Arts assignment. Because I have Orbit Doc installed, the Orbit Doc tools automatically connect when I click on an assignment. Here's my assignment. And we're going to go over the tools and we'll start from the right to the left. So we have the text box, we have an eraser, we have the freehand drawing pen, shapes, the highlighter, we have the screen mask to help with reading. And if we skip a little bit more, we have the picture dictionary, the dictionary, and then we have the read out loud text, so text to speech. And so we can hear the text being read out loud. We're going to jump into these tools. We're going to start with the T for text. So I'm going to scroll down the page a little bit to demonstrate how to use the T for text. I'm going to find a place where I need to type text, and I click because my T is in red or pink, and I type that with the keyboard. So now to save the work, click on the T again. You'll notice the T is now black, that means or gray, that means my work has been saved. We also have the headset option, which means I can speak my work instead of having to type it out. To use the speech to text, click on the headset and press allow for the microphone. Just now the computer will recognize when I'm speaking and it's going to type out those words. To stop, I just press on the headset icon again until it's gray once again, and it will stop recording my voice and typing those words out. Okay, by pressing on, now we're going to go to the eraser. Notice that my T is still on because it's in red or pink. So I'm going to click on the eraser, and now I can erase a single line. And what we're going to jump into the drawing tool now. So I'm going to click on the pen to start, and I'm going to just make a marking on the paper. So there's my marking, and I'm using the stylus to draw on the screen. Now here's a second marking, and notice that I have not pressed the red pen tool yet. I'm going to go in. You can definitely change the thickness of the line and change the color by going into those two tools. And then you can undo and redo for the pen drawings right in this section here. So undo means if you made a mistake, you can undo it and redo it. You can bring it back. Okay, we're going to look at the shapes. So I turned on shapes, and I can make a straight line. I can change the thickness of the line and the color. And I can also fill the shape with the fill color. Now we're going to move into highlighter. So if I select the highlighter color, I can select the text that I want to highlight. So first select the text. So I'm highlighting this text. I'm selecting it first, and then click on the highlighter to highlight. So there, I've highlighted it in yellow now. And now I can change and use a different highlighter tool, or I should say highlighter color. And those are my highlighters that I can use to highlight important information in the text. Now we're going to highlight a different word. I'm going to use the dictionary or translator. Sorry, we're going to jump into translator first. You'll notice I selected the word identify, and it translated the word into Spanish, identificar. We're going to select a different word. Let's choose the word branches. We're going to now look at a dictionary. The Orbit Doc has a picture dictionary, so when I select the word branches, I get pictures of a tree branch. I also can go to the regular dictionary and I will get a definition of the word branches. I can close the dictionary by clicking on the X for those two windows. Now we're going to look at the text to speech. This tool allows me to select different text in the document and it's read out loud. So we're going to go up. Let me find some text to be read out loud. Let's find a good spot here. Okay, so I'm going to first select the text that I want. Well, first, I'm going to just show you what happens when I press play. If I just press play, it's going to read the entire page from top to bottom. And I'm going to pause this. Instead, I want to select the text that I want to be read out loud. So I'm going to select it with the mouse and then press play. And now the computer's reading this out loud. You can't hear it because I have it muted, but it is reading each word out loud. Let's look at a different tool that's at the bottom of the screen. This is the rotate tool. If a page is not rotated correctly, you can rotate it counterclockwise or clockwise. So, like let's say you need to type on this page, but it's not in the correct orientation. So we can just rotate it until we find the right orientation. And then we can also zoom in and zoom out on the page if it helps to see the whole page or part of the page. Then we're going to go over to the two buttons on the very farthest bottom right. You can actually skip to a page. So you can skip all the way to the bottom of the document, or you can type in a page and go directly to that page. Let me pause the read out loud. Okay, now we are going to go back to the T for text. Let me turn it on by clicking on the T. And I know it's on because of that red color. And we're going to enter. So now I'm typing this, testing. I'm using my keys. And press the red toolbar to save it. So now the word testing will be saved. And I'm going to move up. And to make sure that our work is saved, we are going to go turn in on the top right of the screen. You can turn it in Orbit Doc as many times as you want. And we encourage you to turn it in after each page of work. Just open the document again when you're ready to revisit this work. And you'll notice that, give it a second to load. There's our work that we entered, the word testing, and it is saved. So you can complete a couple of pages a day, but always turn in maybe after you complete a page and then just open the document again to complete more pages on that day. It's very important that you press that turn in button on the top right to save your work. After you've answered the questions in the packet and you are done for the week, so this packet is completely done, we're going to move into submitting the work and we're going to return to Google Classroom for that final step. So make sure all the questions are answered in the packet, make sure all the problems are solved, and make sure you have answered everything. We're going to go to turn in. And for that final step on Friday by 3:30, let's double check this packet. So you'll notice that there are two packets for language arts. We are going to double check our work is saved. And we have all of our markings here. Good, our work has been saved. We're going to turn in. Now on Friday at 3:30, you're going to turn in your work as a final turn in with that black button, and you're going to click on turn in. This submits your work. If you didn't finish and you need to go back and work on this assignment, just press on the unsubmit button, the white one right here, and that gives you your work back so that you can keep working on it. Thank you.